Alright, y'all. These are my tomatoes, which I just set out to harden off a few days ago, and it's been storming. And they look like actually infinitely better now than they did before I put them out. And then there's my peppers, and there's some herbs back there. These are some herbs that I purchased, and then some basil that I grew. And that's a flower basket I made at a thing. My porch is a disaster. I'm sorry. Everything in my life is a disaster. So I just was showing you these, and then I still need to plant them, but right now I'm kind of doing some stuff for my family, so I'm not here that often, and so I'm like doing this like back and forth, trying to manage my stuff and take care of my family stuff, and it's just a lot. So right now we're going to go get eggs, and then I am going to go out to the garden, so I will show you guys. We've come to collect the eggs. Right now we have this is like our kind of a brooder setup. It's temporary, but this is a dog fence that we put hardware cloth around and a tarp on top of, and our little chicks are in there. So we're waiting. We're going to leave them in here until they get a little bit bigger. We want them to be like half size of a chicken, and then we'll probably move this out so they can just integrate with the rest of the flock, because we don't want them to be too small. This lady here, sorry, it's really humid and hot and disgusting in this coop. Anyway, this lady here is one of our French black copper Morans, and I think she got attacked by something yesterday. So I haven't been here during the day. Like I said, I've been doing stuff for my family, and when I came over yesterday to like check on things and stuff, she looks like she's missing some feathers, and there are some black feathers down by the house and then by the side of the chicken yard, and I think maybe something tried to grab her, but she got away from it. That's what it seems like to me. So anyway, that's good news. I don't know. And then we got to go over here, tuck behind us. This is the only inconvenient thing about this brooder situation, is that we have to tuck in to get the eggs. Oh, goodness. So that's 3, 5, looks like 6. Back up. Ooh, several in here. 13. So we're at 20. 22. 23. This is probably like a day and a half's worth, or maybe more. 24. We got 30 eggs here. We need to redo the nests. And the coop in general, honestly. It's kind of gross. Alright. There's that. So, we got like 30 eggs. It's probably like a day and a half's worth of eggs. I've been getting about 22-ish eggs per day. This is our chicken yard. It's getting kind of long again. It rained a lot, so we're getting lots of grass. And then I got these that I just stuck up here while I was going up to the coop at the Dollar Tree. They're just like little baskets. And I bought them to put over top of seedlings out here in the garden. So I will show you what I'm putting them over. Alright, so here's the garden. We have onions on this side, and some onions on that side of that trellis, but on this front end, I planted some okra seeds. I don't know if it'll come up. So here, I totally planted, I'm sorry about my shadow, I planted some, oh my god, what are they called? Armenian yard-long cucumbers, and I don't know that I see them coming up. I don't think that's one. I think that's a weed. I planted them here and on this side, so I wanted a lot of them. We made relish with them last year, and it was really good. I don't see the okra yet. Onions there, which I just put these in, but they're looking a little bit better than I don't want to put them in. This, I think, might be one of my melons. I don't know if it is or not, but we're going to put a basket on it. That's what I brought these for, or got these for. These are Kajari melons, and they're all coming up like crazy. I'm going to cover this one. And I only brought like 4 baskets out here, and I didn't think there would be that many seeds popped up. Alright, well, we're just going to do that. We're just going to stick them on top and just leave them like that. Hopefully it works. If it doesn't, I'll come, like, stake them in or something. But I don't think we need to. The reason I brought this out here, though, is because I have, and they're getting eaten on, and this is why I want this. I have these. These are my, oh, ants. These are my Sunflower Steve sunflowers. And I don't want them to get eaten. And there's one over there, too. I don't know if you can see it. But those are my Sunflower Steve sunflowers. And I want them to come up because I want to save the seeds off of these ones. So, and the only other thing I've put in so far is flowers. And, like, zinnias and nasturtiums, I think. But I haven't looked to see if they've come up or not. So, there's that. I love this little thing. I got it at Tractor Supply last year. My husband has filled, so those beds have been amended. This bed has been amended. The bed right next to it, that one is half amended. Like, that side's got stuff in it, but this side doesn't. This one has been amended. That one down there, the second to the end, has been amended. So we need to do this one still. Finish doing that one, because that one's about half done. And then the one on the end. And then once they are all amended, I'm going to start planting. And, like, probably, I don't know. Because, like I said, I'm helping my parents with some stuff right now. Because they're trying to function, you know. So I've been helping them out. So I'm not home all the time right now. But look at my oregano. Oh! It's lovely. It's delightful. It's beautiful. Fabulous. Love it. It makes me happy. I love herbs. I have a whole bunch on my porch that I need to put out here too. And then I was going to mulch everything with leaves this year. I want to mulch with straw, but if I mulch with straw, the chickens come out here and just absolutely tear everything out, and I don't want them to do that. So I'm trying to figure out what I need to do. Now, obviously, I could keep the chickens out of the garden, and that's a possibility, I suppose, but I want to know where all this sand came from, by the way. So, like, all this sand washed into my walkway. It is just sand. I don't know. Now, this bed last year, I had, what are they called? 4 o'clocks, and I was told 4 o'clocks are, like, really, invasive. Like, they just keep coming back and back and back. But what's weird is my 4 o'clock plant was huge and beautiful. Had beautiful flowers all over it. It was lovely. I loved it so much. And then, it was gone. I don't know what happened to it. Because my kitchen got destroyed. I came out here, and the 4 o'clock was gone. Just gone. Like, there was no evidence that was ever in this bed. Like, there was no stem, nothing. I don't know what happened to it. I was really confused. It's strange. I don't know. But I haven't planted out anything yet. I need to mulch really bad. I'm trying to figure out what I'm due for mulch. Because I don't know that the leaves that we saved are going to work out. Because I didn't do it properly. So, yeah, that's on me. I don't know. We'll see. It's a thing. But yeah, my amendments are going well. Like I said, that one right there is like half amended. It's getting some weeds in it. And this one here is half amended. There's a bunch of weeds down there I need to take care of. But yeah, I need to get everything finished, amending, mulched, weeded, mulched, and then planted. And I think we'll be in business because, yeah, and hopefully I have a good garden year this year. And hopefully it's not as hot and disgusting. Because my tomatoes did not do well the last few years because it's been super, super, super hot with very little rain. So we'll see how it goes. Hopefully it's a better year for gardening. I apologize if it's windy and the wind is cutting into the camera or the audio, whatever. I'm coming to check on my trees. So this is one of our cherry trees. I can't remember which is which. I'd have to look at my stuff. It's looking pretty good. It's got some new growth coming in here and right there, and it's mostly at the top and the sides. Dogs, don't get into the water. It's been storming here, so the dogs are now wet and muddy. This is the other cherry tree. I pruned all of these a little bit. This is looking a little bit better. My trees, this is one of the new ones. So I put in 4 new trees, replacements. This one is finally, looks like it's starting to, yeah, it's starting to bud. This is my moon glow pear. Dogs, get out of the mud. And then this is a Bartlett pear, and it's got, I'm going to pull that out a little bit. It's got, oh geez. I don't know if you can see that or not either. This is, it's not focusing. I'm so sorry. I have these in these rings so that the deer don't eat my trees, but this is one of the new ones. And those are the 2 pear trees. This is an Empire apple. So far I see no buds on this one, but again, they're new. This is a Golden Delicious apple. I had to cut the top off because the top of it died, so I just cut it and we'll just let it do its thing, I guess. Whiskey! Somebody's driving around over there. I'm not sure what they're doing. This is the only tree I had that grew really well last year. This is my, I can't remember which peach tree, but it's one of my peaches. I want to say it's like the Red Haven or something. And then this is our other peach tree. It didn't do as well, but it's growing. This is the other new tree that we got. This are replacement. I guess all of these are replacements. This is a Honeycrisp, and it's got, oh, where are you at? Whiskey! Oh no, she's getting in the mud. Anyway, it's starting to leaf. And then this is my, I think this is a Jonathan apple. So everything's looking really good. The dogs are getting into the water. But yeah, I just wanted to come check on these because I planted them about almost 2 weeks ago, or just a week ago. I think only a week ago. We redid everything. We remulched, fertilized, pruned, everything. The only tree that we don't have out here that's supposed to be out here is the fig tree, and it died. I don't know when it died, but it died. So, yeah, I don't know. We'll have to replace this one eventually, but I don't think my, what is it called? My year warranty applies anymore, because I think that it's been more than a year. So, but yeah, assuming that, we have a sprinkler out here, by the way. This is how we water in the trees, because it's the only way we can really do that. Whiskey, you're gonna have to go in on the porch, and you're gonna have to stay on the porch, because you can't come in. God, she loves the water. I'm just saying. And it's been raining so much that she's playing. I figured I'd let them run around and out here and play a little bit, because it's gonna storm again in like 5 or 6 hours, so I just thought I'd let them play. But yeah, I was checking on my trees. I'm helping out my parents doing some stuff over here, and so I thought I'd check on my little orchard. And again, I think I've mentioned this a couple of times, but what I really would like to do, I think maybe put a few more trees on this side of the orchard, like out that way, other side of those. Maybe put one over here, and then, oh, Whiskey, you rotten mess. And then on this side, I would really like to do rows of berries and grapes, that sort of thing over here. Just have like a little fruit orchard situation going on in this area. Because back on that side, there's like a giant pasture, like field over there on the other side of these trees. And then the house and stuff is over that way. So, yeah, it's pretty cool. I know wisteria is crazy invasive. I have it on these like arches by my house. But it's so beautiful. I mean, look how lovely. And this whole thing is covered in blooms. Now I have 2 different kinds of wisteria. My chickens like to hide underneath it too. It's great for them. I have this one, and then I have this one. And this one's different than that one. This one usually blooms in the fall, but it does have one bloom on it right now. right here. Look how beautiful. It's lovely. This thing is crazy huge. We need to cut it back. It's just so cool. I like it. It's wild and delightful. I need to cut it back though because we're gonna have wisteria everywhere if I don't. Well, I planted dahlia bulbs here, and I don't know if this is from the rain, Murphy. I don't know if this is from the rain. It's been raining a lot, but some of these like really sunk in, and I filled them all in really well. I don't know. Kind of looks like something's coming up there. I don't know what dahlias look like either, to be fair, because I've never grown them before. But we'll see. We'll see if they come up. And then over here, I put in an iris, but it's not come up yet. And these irises, I have a lot of irises on my property. These irises haven't opened yet, but these are some of my favorites. And there is a peony bush here that leans because of this, and I kind of want to cut this out. I just don't like it. I have them like around my house, and I just don't like them. I kind of just want to get rid of them. And then over here, I have clematis, which is leaning against my house right now. I don't know what that light green stuff is. Oh, look at this. I don't think I've ever seen this here before. I don't know what that is. I don't know. The clematis is very pretty, though. It's, this trellis is supposed to be stood up, but it is what, I don't know. That's out of my house. I'm really not great with, yard work. Plus, we have, like, some trash from our kitchen because, I mean, there's just so much I could discuss, but, we need to get, like, a dumpster, get out here, clean this place up, get my parents to bring their side-by-side over and help pull out, like, some of these bushes that I don't like and get rid of the stuff I don't like so I can put more stuff I do like in, because I love the clematis. It's beautiful. And this is the most I think it's bloomed. Usually it's only like one or two flowers. We have another clematis somewhere. I don't know where it's at. And I have a few. This is my favorite. I have two different roses. So I have this rose, and I have these, like, I think these are like knockout roses, like the typical, excuse the roosters, the typical bright pink, like knockout roses. I don't love them, if I'm honest with you. I kind of want to take them out. They're not my favorite. This rose, however, I'm not sure what it is. It's pink. Some of these are just dead. But we've got some bulbs coming up on them, some blossoms. I need to do better maintenance on this. I just don't know how to take care of roses very well, and I'm trying to, it's not been high on my priority list. And then another, could you please stop? That'd be super duper if you guys could shut up for a minute. Thanks. Anyway, this peony, and then there's one right on the other side of the roses. I think that's the dark one. And this is like the regular pink. I can't remember. I just really like the peony. Peonies are some of my favorites, and roses as well. And the wisteria. I just love it all. I really want to turn this whole front area that's kind of a trash fire nightmare into like a big perennial space. Get rid of these ugly bushes, and well, I think they're ugly anyway. I don't know what that one is. That one's kind of okay, but these, I don't like these. And I'd like to get rid of them. I don't know. We'll see.